Alright everyone, this is Zero Budget Geek and welcome back to Celestian Tales, Old North. Okay, so here's a chance to go ahead and explore the town, and there's really not much to explore. I have explored this area before. The river current used to be so strong that there were no fishes around here, but since Lord Levant built the watermill, not only are there fishes, we often get big catches too. So it looks like the villagers really are happy with their lord. Oop, something's going on here. Ely likes this village. It's so peaceful, so different from the city and castle. The village reminds Ely of her home. Do many humans live like this? Unfortunately, Mudtown is an exception. Since it's only reachable from Levantine, the village has always been safe from outlaws. Not many can say the same. Indeed, prosperous villages are rare out there, and if there are any, they often become ripe targets for bandits and marauders. The realm is a dangerous place, Elian. It's not always like this. Sometimes people are so poor, they have no choice but to become bandits. If living honest lives isn't enough to feed their families, and still they must pay taxes to the nobles, wouldn't you do that as well? We may see the outlaws simply from the surface, but there's always a bigger story behind it. Nobody wants to be criminals because they're born evil. Isaac, there's no need to put ourselves in that place. Deus Valaris created the lowborns to serve us, the noble caste. In turn, we are to guide and protect them. 'Tis how the Deus wrote the world, and 'tis how it should be. If one cannot afford to pay taxes, they may serve the realm in other ways, such as becoming soldiers. Never is there an excuse to take what is not rightfully thine. Such atrocities simply cannot be justified. Hey, I agree with that. Soldiering is much more exciting than a peaceful life anyway. Seriously, don't people get bored here? There's no fights, no dangers. I'd die in a week. Hey boy, yes, you there. Huh? Yes, you boy, come here. Come on boy, just get your ass over here, I'm calling you. Yes master, did you call for me? Are there any giant beasts around here that we can hunt? Any renegades we can squash? No, there's nothing like them around here. See, it's so boring. Don't you agree with me, kid? Oh, well, a bit. Aren't there always giant beasts, robbers, renegades outside, master? I've always wanted to leave this village and travel, but I don't want to know what's out there. You should be thankful to have good crops every year and not starve. Some villages out there are starving to death. If those kinds of people want to leave their homes, I can understand. But here, this village is already far better off than most in the realm. Why would you even want to leave? It's, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. It's my father, young master. I want to go outside the village to look for him. He hasn't returned for years. I haven't heard anything from him, but I'm sure he must be out there, somewhere. Are you sure you want to do that? It's a dangerous world out there, a different kind of place than this peaceful village. A boy like you won't survive for long. How are you going to find him if you can't take care of yourself? I guess you're right, miss. A kid like me would have little chance fighting beasts or bandits, but I can always avoid them, right? Avoiding enemies might be easy at first glance, but life isn't that simple. There will inevitably be encounters that you'll have no choice but to face. The more you avoid enemies, the less you'll be trained physically and mentally. There will be fewer fights, but the ones you have to face will be harder. That doesn't just go for you, it goes for us as well. That's why it's not always wise to avoid enemies just because we're lazy. I see. Then I guess I should start training from now. After everything she said, you're still going to leave this village someday? Of course, master. If words can put my spirits down, how am I ever going to find my father? Haha, look at this young lad. More villagers should learn from your confidence. What's your name, brave kid? It's Cameron, Master. Cameron, huh? Good luck finding your father. If we ever meet again, tell me what you've seen of your travels. Now, go back to what you were doing. Step along. The crops won't farm themselves, you know, boy. Get out of here. Will do, Master. Thank you for encouraging me. I shouldn't have encouraged him, Reynard. He's but a kid. Haha, the girl who started wielding weapon at 7 wants to lecture me about this? It's getting late. We should get going. Master at Arms must be waiting for us. Alright, we're back in control here. Ooh, there's something up here. Check that. I can't get it. Give it to me. Must be able to. Alright. Obtain an aged necklace. Ooh, what is that? Inventory. Boop boop. Aged necklace. I can't see what it does. We'll put it on her. Maybe it does. Oh, health plus 40. Yeah, I'll put it on her. Alright. Out of there. Let's look in here. There's no one in here. Okay, yes. I've been in this town before. So I know that there's nothing in these houses right now. My town is small, but it's got fresh local goods second to none. Ooh, I can buy stuff. Now, I don't know. Hold on. Raw meat. See, it doesn't tell me what they do. I don't know what they do yet. A pleasure doing business with you. Well, we really didn't do any business. Alright. Let's move on this way. Most noble ladies marry. I can't speak right now. Most noble ladies marry later than villagers do. Sometimes even in their 20s. There's no pressure for money, I guess, or maybe just too busy attending balls. A mixture of rosemary and white wine can help make your face prettier. The scent isn't for everyone, but who cares if it can get men to notice you? Alright, they're trying to find a noble to marry them. What is this? Tiny white crystal. Oh, okay, that's, let's check a look at that. That heals 100 hit points, which is, I think about average to pretty good. Thank you for delivering the dungs, masters and mistresses. Alright. I don't think there's much to, oh, yes, this here. The door to this house seems to be locked. Alright. I think we've explored everything that we want to explore. So let's talk to this guy. Did we talk to him already? My town very rarely gets any sunshine, so there's not much choice of crops. The realm is cloudy all year long, and the great white serpent blocks all hope for some morning light. I have no idea what he was talking about there. Alright, so we've explored the town, and now it is time to head back to home. So now we're kind of going into the blind portion of this. So this is as far as I got in my, testing of the game, and now I don't know what else to expect going forward. So we're going to discover this together. What's wrong, Camille? You look like there's something on your mind. Huh? Oh, it's just nothing important, really. I keep thinking about that kid Cameron said, what that kid Cameron said back there. About leaving that peaceful village of his? He said something about wild beasts on these paths, didn't he? Haha, it must be these weakling boars we've cut through. It's an easy job for us, but deadly for a little kid. Maybe you're right, but I'm just afraid that there might be... What was that? Something's coming our way. Get ready. Oh, we are starting things off with a boss battle. Oh man, he hit her hard. All right, let's get our bearings here. Okay, it's Ely's turn. She's gonna use a skill. She's gonna use her regeneration on Lucien. Oh, and she got hit. And whose turn is it? It's Lucien's turn. She's gonna use a battlefield tyrant on herself. Make everybody go after her. Ow! But she's gonna be healing up. And do we need to use a skill here? No, we're gonna go ahead and just attack. I think I'm gonna take out the little guys first, since they're a bit easier to take out, and then we'll concentrate fire on the big guy after. Yep, attack. Alright, here we can just keep attacking. Alright, I just gotta keep an eye on, make sure the regeneration, all the skills are still up. Alright, kill that boar. There we go. Put him down. And who's up? Alright, now we'll get the little one over here. Boom. Alright, he's attacking her, but she's got her defense up and the regeneration. So that's awesome. Boom. Yeah, I like that tactic. Alright, she's healing off all the damage that they're doing to her. Alright, take out this wild boar, and now we can get the big guy. He's a dire boar. Man, he looks so cool. Okay, he's going after him. Bam, goes after her. Does she regenerate? Oh, is the regeneration gone? Alright, regeneration's gone. So, skill, do we need to do it? I don't know how much health he has, so we'll put it again. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Oh, I did that wrong. I was supposed to do the battlefield timer. Oh, it's still working. But we need to get that up. Alright, now we're gonna do the battlefield tyrant. Upgraded defense. I don't think this guy's gonna be much of a challenge. I mean, we probably didn't even need to do these tactics. He is taking a lot of hits, and he did upgrade his defense. Hold on, my regeneration's gone. Slice him up. Oh, he's gonna ram somebody. Blam! Alright, skill. Put that regeneration back on. And oh, I don't have enough to do battlefield tyrant. So we're just going to attack. Chop. And attack. Chop. Boom. Alright. Alright, she's taking those hits like a champ. Alright. This is pretty easy overall, though. And he defends, so he must be really low. So press the attack, everyone. There we go, man. Alright, we all leveled up. So Araya unlocks Caregiver, Isaac unlocks Swift Steps, and Elian unlocks Offspring of the Tree. Alright. So how did we fail to notice such a beast the first time we passed here? Never mind that. Look at that heap of succulent, juicy meat. Are you going to kill it, Reynard? Of course I am. This catch can feed the whole castle for a day. But it attacked because it felt threatened. We were trespassing her territory. Can't we just, let her go? We can let her go now, but what if she attacks villagers some other day? We have weapons and armor, but those commoners, there are lives at stake here. It must be confusing for humans not being able to commune with animals. In Anad Tare, the forests are safe because its beasts are protecting us. Unfortunately so, Elian. The human world is different from yours. It might take a while for you to get used to it. Eli's not sure she ever wants to get used to it. Fine, let's leave the beast here and let nature decide its fate, its life or death. It attacked us, we defended ourselves. Done. Now, let's get back to Jacques. 'Tis an agreeable notion. Let us make haste. I find the prospect of having to drag a carcass back to the castle terribly appalling. Phew, I hope you'll be alright, Miss Piggy. Alright, oh, we got some more enemies. Now, I think I got the item down here, didn't I? Let me just double check. Yeah, there's nothing here, so we'll go. Alright, just a matter of going up and back around. There's no reason to avoid. So far, there's no reason to avoid fights. I'm gonna fight everything, and we're just going to attack you. Battlefield Tyrant. I just like how that works. I should try some different characters, right? Alright, next battle. So we'll do the regeneration. And the only character I can't change out is Arya. Who's up here? This is Arya's turn, so she's gonna go ahead and attack that guy. And everybody, get your attacks going. Boom. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Ooh, look at that damage. Alright, yeah, we're whipping these guys' butts. Alright, bam. Alright, not bad. Get some points there. Actually, I wanted to also look at who do we want to change our party to? So we gotta keep Araya up front. Let's bring in Renard. He'll take Lucine's place as the damage dealer. And then Isaac, I think, does like poison stuff. Do we want to bring him in? Let's bring in Camille. And she'll replace Ilian. And there we go. Alright, let's go find some trouble. Come here! Alright, so who's here first? So Araya's first, so now we need to do things a little bit different. So she's going to use her protection on herself. She gains shield, negates the 3 attacks. Alright, so she does that on herself. Protection. They do their trained sprinterets, which I think makes their attack up. Yep, attack up by 50%. Alright, we have Camille. Let's see what her skills are. Sharpen bow deals pierce damage to target enemy with good chance to inflict bleed. And she can do first aid. Lowers enemy aggression to Camille and restores a small amount of hit points. But I don't know if she can do that to anyone or just herself. So we're going to do a sharpen bow. Try to get a bleed here. I'm going to do the bleed on this guy here. So shoot him. Alright. Oh, you can see the bleed. Alright, you can see the bleed effect without even think. But we can click here and there. Yep, he is bleeding. Alright, and then Renard has Wild Axe deals double damage with a chance to miss. Or he can rage, raises attack damage and reduces his defense for 3 turns. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, with a oh, that would be good with the regeneration actually. So how about a Wild Axe? We'll do that on that guy up there. Oh, he missed. Alright. She will attack. He blocks the attack. Oh, he takes 80 damage. Who's up? Camille. Do we want to do a sharpened bow? No, we're just going to attack. That one up there. Boom. Alright. So you can see the one in the center is taking some bleed damage there. And who's up? Renard. He's just going to chop this. Oh my god, 200 damage. Alright. I can only imagine what his other one was. Alright, who's Araya? Is her shield still up? Yes, so she's going to attack the center one here. Boom. That last one defends. She's going to use her sharpened bow on it. Give it a bleed. Wow, that does a lot of damage too. And let's try this Wild Axe again. I want to see how much damage it does. Oh, 286. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. Wasn't stupendous, but... And I think we went up here already, but I want to look for some trouble. Alright, because right now it's worth going through all the fights. Alright, we're gonna sharpen bow on this guy here. Give him some bleed. Araya's gonna use her protection. Too bad she can only do it on herself. And this guy, I'm not too crazy about the wild. I think I'm gonna do the rage. Let's try the rage. Yeah, I can always heal him. And then she's going to go ahead and do her sharpen bow on this guy down here, just to get those guys started on damage. And we're back to Araya. She will attack that one up there. I think that one in the center is taking a lot of damage. I can't tell how healthy they are. I'm gonna hit the center one. Drop. Ooh, yes, good choice. Alright, she's just gonna shoot that. Oh wait, she's hurt. Skill. No, not protection. We do a heal on Camille. Oh, I almost didn't notice that she was really hurt. Alright, we'll block that. He is going to rage on that one up there is really hurt, so we'll attack the one on the bottom here. Drop! Oh my goodness. Oh, they're really coming after Camille. She does not have a lot of health, or at least her defense is low. She's gonna use... Oh, she can't do her first aid on herself. I'll go for attack. Strategically, defense probably would have been better, but I was pretty sure he was almost dead. Alright. Let's check this item up here. There's nothing. Okay, so Araya unlocked. Okay, so we can get active skill. We got Awaken now, revives fallen ally. So we'll put that there. That is good. She has, who's this? Camille has an aim shot. Deals huge pierce damage to target enemy. Lowers target's defense for 3 turns. No one else. Oh, who's this? Isaac has a crouch. Lowers enemy aggression to Isaac. Next attack will do critical damage. That's cool. Alright, and I think nobody else has any more unlocked skills. Okay, let's continue with our journey here. Heading back home. Ooh, more enemies. Come here. Come hither. Alright, these guys are raising their attack. Skill. Let's do our protection on myself, so I don't have to worry about healing me. We only have two spiders, so they shouldn't be too hard. He's gonna go ahead and screw it. We're just gonna attack. Drop. No finesse here. We're just gonna straight up brutalize them. Alright. That was pretty simple. But it's kind of good to practice, you know, some of these like tactics and technique. I'm not too crazy about Camille so far. We're just gonna straight up just beat this guy up. He's defending. And oh, he's still alive. He survived. Oh, he's surviving this onslaught from us. But all for naught. Alright. I'm going to, for a moment, let's change the party. I'm going to go back to my group that I had before. Because I don't know if something's going to happen when I come in over here. And I like that setup for characters. So, oh, something's happening.
Squires, what brings you to these parts? Just killing some beasts, a good pastime to train your muscles.
We were tasked with delivering a cart to Mudtown. We're on our way back to Levantine.
What are you doing here with those plants, mister?
Me? I'm collecting white rocks, you see. They're the main ingredient to craft crystals.
Huh? Crystals?
Oh, elves don't use crystals, do they? Here, let me show you one. Crystals can store magical energy. They're common in the Old North as restorative items.
Ooh, they're pretty!
Since they merely store energy, crystals give different effects depending on what is stored in them. Usually, its color will tell you what it does.
'Tis true indeed, blessings of the dais are white as fitting for his divine gifts.
Well, it's white isn't because of holiness, I'm afraid. All energies which restore health are shown as white, even if it comes from other sources.
But what other sources could there be, sir? A story? 'Tis not of the arcane thou art implying, is it? We all know such powers are not to be touched. It will corrupt us.
Relax, Miss Araya. I'm not one to question the words of the law. Anyway, remember that all white crystals help you regain your health. Blue ones will fill your stamina, and green ones whisk away negative effects.
What about saving the dying? I heard the white ones can't do it.
For that, Master Isaac, you'll need the red ones. They're by far the most potent crystals, powerful enough to heal grave wounds.
Ooh, Ely never knew. Where does she get these crystals?
'Tis the task of gifted followers of the dais to channel divine energies into crystals. Nobles in need can get them from any church for a small fee. Red crystals in particular are available for a very small price. 'Tis best for nobles to always carry them at all times, as they may save lives. However, as they are rare and difficult to make, a noble is entitled to merely one at a time. That means a party of 6 like us may only carry 6 red crystals at most.
Miss Araya is correct. Therefore, you must be careful in using crystals. The more you spend now, the less you'll have for battles to come. Crystals are a staple for knights and squires. Don't ever leave without them. Since the road may get dangerous, why don't you take some of my crystals?
So we've obtained 3 bright red crystals and 5 white crystals.
You can get more at the church, but these should do for the moment.
So many colorful crystals. Thank you, mister.
My pleasure, little elf. Now, if you excuse me, I still have some rocks to find.
It's getting dark soon. We should keep heading back. Alright, so we'll head back. Alright, and we're back over here. And I think before anything gets too crazy, I think we're gonna save our game right here. And alright, we'll save the game. We'll move away from that, and I think that will do it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support. Be sure to if you like this video, be sure to give it a like down at the bottom. I look forward to your comments, and click in the upper right hand corner for links to other episodes in this series. So guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon.